iPhone 5 accessory surface but still no iPhone. Mercedes-Benz shows off their iPhone interface concept, and as September keeps ticking, where's the music event? All this and more coming up right now. Hello everybody, I'm Jaime Rivera and welcome to the Pocket Now iReview, the show we go through all this week's cool and the not so cool inside the world of Apple's iOS devices. Let's start this week off with the cool. So far, cases are all we've got to predict what the next generation iPhone will look like. We've recently leaked some case-mate images of probable cases for the next generation device, and they maintain that curved back and also the larger design. Other images show screen protectors that have been leaked, and yes, they do have the larger screen size and the larger home button, but still, some things are just weird. I mean, you could look at these images and they look so much like the current generation iPod Touch that many of us have begun to believe that probably Apple is just going to launch an iPhone 4 refresh with a lot better specs, probably 4G and other things, and well, probably that larger device is actually just the next generation iPod Touch that usually gets released in September anyways for the music event, so time will tell. The IAA Motor Show is on its way, and Mercedes has just showed off their Concept A Mercedes, and they were also nice enough to show off their 2012 planned iPhone interface. Just slide your phone into the dashboard and control your phone's applications, music, and other services with minimal distraction, being helped by Mercedes software. Kind of cool interface if you ask me, because it actually reads email to you, so obviously you'll have minimal distractions while driving, which will end up saving you a ticket. Volkswagen was also nice enough to show off how you can park your car with new technology, and that technology actually includes an iPhone application that does it for you. So, really good things coming to vehicles, and they all have to do with iOS. Well, the Chronic Dev team has recently been tweeting about all their preparations to already offer an untethered jailbreak to iOS 5. Obviously, they won't leak it until Apple releases the final version of iOS 5, just to not give Apple a heads up on how to remove the exploits that allow it. So far it seems that the preparations are all going well, and well, they're just waiting for iOS 5 to be released for you to be able to upgrade and then enjoy Cydia. Really cool news, though. Again, we still don't have dates for when iOS 5 will be released, and then obviously when the jailbreak will be available. And well, iMessage is still not part of everybody's life because, well, it's only available to iOS 5 beta testers, and from our experience so far, it's actually really good. And rumors have it that Apple's already working on enhancing OS X Lion to probably ditch iChat in favor of bringing an enhanced version of iMessage. Now, obviously, the big difference between iChat and iMessage is the fact that you're able to do video conferencing for more than one person. So if you compare that to FaceTime and iMessage, there are really some enhancements to iChat. That's actually really good news, because most probably FaceTime will eventually allow conferences for more than one person, and then eventually, obviously, Apple will most likely ditch iChat in favor of iMessage and leave it just as a chat-only service that allows you to connect with iPhones and obviously other IMing services. And well, time will tell. Rumors are still there. Well, what do you know? Before we head on over to the not so cool section, have a look at this. Samsung files this complaint to the UK Advertisement Standards Authority, claiming that their Galaxy S2 is actually thinner than the iPhone 4. And well, the rules board ended up backfiring their claim and filing in favor of Apple. Why? Because, well, first of all, the iPhone 4 is currently 9.3 millimeters thin throughout the whole body, and the Samsung Galaxy S is actually 8.71 millimeters thin, but in its thinnest point. If you go to the antenna hump at the end, it's actually 9.91 millimeters thin. So obviously the iPhone 4 maintains a standard, casing, and the Samsung Galaxy S has this hump that actually makes things or spoils things. Now, I really don't understand Samsung. Why are they filing a complaint over something that's really not important? First of all, the Samsung Galaxy S2 is 4G in comparison to the iPhone 4 that still isn't, so there are a lot of really great things going in favor of the Samsung Galaxy S2 for them to actually be worried about what phone's thinner, honestly. Well, that does it for the cool. Let's continue on with the not so cool. We've already reached mid-September, and for some reason, there's still no September music event announcement. Last year it happened on September 1st, and every other year for the past 5 years, it still happened in September, but for some reason, well, the month isn't over yet, but still, a lot of us are getting bored with even more delays for the next iOS lineup, and with yearly cycles and a larger delay, this could actually spoil things for Apple. The competition's actually getting fierce. The fall lineup of a lot of Android handsets and even Windows Phone handsets are really good, so the iPhone 5 must really be a groundbreaker if it really wants to justify this large delay. Hopefully. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. That's it for now.